All right, so hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whatever part of the world you're watching. My name is Michelle Chua, and I am here to interview Miss Nina Arhipov. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes.
Your last name, who is a member of our Root to Rise yoga community, to get to know her better and share about her yoga journey, and perhaps you can draw some inspiration from her personal stories. So please welcome Nina.
Thank you.
So Nina, tell us about yourself. What do you love? What are your passions? We'll go right there.
Okay. So, actually, I'm here in America in Los Angeles. I live already about 29 years. Yeah. So I was born in Baku, Republic of Azerbaijan. So my family, I have two kids. I had my mom; she passed away, and I have two grandkids. So that's my life is in my family. And I started to work myself too, started like in the gym and walk a lot, like hiking. And because I realized it after I do something active, I feel much better my mood and my, the everything like I look around something different. So like I started to work out in Total Woman Gym and where I met you. Yeah, so it's I work out already a long time, but I think so I met you like I think 3 years ago or 4 years ago.
Oh my gosh, that long?
Yeah, yeah. And because I couldn't catch your classes, it was time issues. So that's it's my goal to be active, and I love to travel. I love to communicate with my friends, with everyone. And when I got in your community, it became more interesting for me, more a little bit travel to yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, so it's some sound. It's echo.
I don't hear it.
No, it's out here.
You
Okay,
can hear
that's fine.
me.
So that is my goal in my life. My family, my health, and everything is going around me. Like that's too affected me too.
You Now you mentioned traveling. You've done quite a bit of traveling yourself. I remember you told me that you have been traveling since how old? Like
Yeah,
international?
I was travel even like I was a little girl and a young already, like adult with my mom. It was in my family always like traveling. And when I got kids, like I was married and got kids, and I grew up them to in put for them the same to get every time we weekend we'll go somewhere and traveling too. So it transferred to my kids right now too. So and it became back to me when they started to take me to some to travel. Yeah, we did like here in LA. We went to Alaska, went in Italy with the four of us. We worked together, we lived together. Yeah, so that was it was nice. And later, like I was traveling with my son, like I told you, remember that was too like we went to Scotland, England. That it was nice. Yeah, I like. And after that, I got in your community. It was more traveling. It's beautiful. Like travel to Bali, Costa Rica. That's how we had it. That's yeah. I love it. But right now it's a little bit like down. But I hope it's gonna be better.
Yeah, during COVID. What do
Yeah.
you love about traveling?
I actually like traveling, not like some people like traveling if they good like in the beach, like lay down on the beach and do nothing and lay down or rest at the hotel. and something. But I love to traveling and see around everything, all different nationality or traditions, or styles, something. That's every time when we travel, we just walk all day around. So to try to see everything wherever you could.
And you are a fast walker, I know. From our hiking yoga.
Yes, thanks to you too.
Oh, and
Yeah.
by the way, Nina is a wonderful dancer. I learned in Bali on our retreat.
No, come on. No, not so much
Isn't that
like you.
one of the things that you like to do, dancing?
That like you said, like I love tango too, whatever I can do. Yeah, like since I was little girl, I loved to dance. So when my daughter grew up, so I put her in the ballet class, the dance class. So I just want to put her that's whatever I couldn't get it. So I left, and I love to see like dancing, the concert, like it's a ballet. I love it too.
Hmm. I can I can share that passion with you. So let's talk more about yoga. When did you begin practicing yoga?
You know, like you, before I didn't like yoga. It was boring for me. And oh my God, it stay in one pose and do something. It's so boring. Yeah. And one time it was in my building. The manager organized some yoga classes. Some was very nice teacher, and I started to do like yoga class for her like couple days a week. So it was good too. And after that, when I went to gym, so I took some yoga classes, others, and then when I became to you. So because mostly I love the flow yoga, to more moving, to do something pose like, and that's that's what I I love it. I like it.
Hmm.
So before oh my God, to go to yoga class, no, it's so boring.
You like the movement aspect of it.
Yeah.
So when was that you started? Maybe 5 years ago or so or more?
No, not yeah, like 5 years ago, like I started to do. Yeah, a little bit, yeah, 5 or 6 years ago, I started to do in our building, and after that, when I went to gym, so I started take more, but not so much. And after that, when I took yoga classes, and when community to do some yoga retreat, it's one more. Even we went to trip, Bali in Costa Rica. We did like every day, twice a week, twice a day.
Yeah,
So
that's a lot of yoga.
yeah, that was awesome. That's when the first time we went to Bali was awesome.
Mm,
Yeah, things.
yeah, good memories there.
Yeah, it's good memories. Very.
So so you said what changed about your perspective about yoga, where initially you thought it was boring. What changed was taking a different style of yoga class that was more movement.
Yeah, more movement. More movement. Like yin yoga. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit boring for me. Yeah, but when we do some more stretching for yin yoga, that's as good for me too. Like, that's especially, for my body, for my bones, it's better to some stretch, moving. Yeah, anyway, I take all classes to try everything.
Um, what else have you benefited through yoga? Have you noticed any other effects of practicing yoga over now you've been practicing for how long? 5 years?
Yeah. But first years, yeah, it's not so much, and after that, it's more and more. And after when even we did like your community yoga retreat, it's more. I got in more in yoga, like classes, yoga movement, and like I told you, like meditation, I couldn't get in meditation, and I started feeling like I already get it in a little bit. and I started to see like not color. Like remember last time we talked about who can see which color through the meditation. I didn't see any colors. I just saw like black spot, and that's a little bit better. It's not like before I couldn't get concentrate.
To sit for it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Have you noticed any ways that your yoga practice has affected your life outside of yoga?
What do you mean outside of you?
Besides the 1 hour per se, let's say that you're taking yoga class, do you feel any difference that yoga has brought to your life in other areas, like relationships with your family or yourself, or
Yes,
your
like for myself, it started like better for my breath,
mm,
because in the yoga classes we do a lot of breathing, and I started concentrate on myself when I walk on something. If I do like up the mountain, I feel like it's hard to breathe, and I started to breathe and to do like some that's yoga lips breathing. It's better for me, especially like if a headache, I do some breathing too. It's
mm,
better for me too. So
wow.
yeah, sometimes it's affected my outside of yoga too.
Hmm. So um let me see. For other women who want to stay active like you do, and value health, do you have any tips or advice or anything that it helps to inspire you to keep practicing? Because you come to our Zoom yoga classes very regularly on a weekly basis. So, how do you stay motivated or inspired to show up?
Yeah, I motivated myself because sometimes, like we're all human, that sometimes I feel lazy. Oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to do, and I don't want to go out to walk. And I push myself. No, I have to. I have to do. And that's the like everyone knows it's the moving is life. If you don't move, it's
Mm,
affected all your body. If
mm,
your moon and everything, sometimes I don't have a good moon, and I don't want to do anything. Yeah, I push myself. I'm saying myself, I have to do that. Even like when I have classes or something, like or like turn on Google your class or something I do myself. Not a lot. Like I'm lazy to do myself, so I prefer to do in a class. But anyway, we have to. For I think so, all women, even in men too, they have to move and do something. It's affected because age by age it's going to be harder and harder to walk, to move, and all bones started not moving. Even like because when I work in an office and sitting all day, so it's bothering me to sitting all day. I tried, look, we have like 2 breaks, we have lunch. In all 2 breaks on lunchtime, I go out to walk because I started to feel my body is, I feel my body like stiffness when I
mm,
sit all time. And
mhm,
my body requires some movement.
mhm.
So I think so each person who wants to be like better in his health, so you have to push yourself and saying we have to do that.
Mm. I love what you said, that movement is life.
Yeah,
Life is movement.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a wonderful, wonderful thing to remember.
yeah. It's like a long time. Like I remember, like saying everyone, like saying like it's some even like old elder people, they all cannot move and affected their life. It's already the life cannot, bring for this moving.
Hmm.
So that's my point.
Well, thank you, Nina. Any last words that you might have for our audience? Maybe somebody who's never practiced yoga before and need a little nudge, a little encouragement.
Yeah, like um, yeah, I just like, I suggested all people to try to do. Some of the people say, "Oh, I can do." It's very hard. Like for me, like hardest part is balance. For me, it's very hard to balance. But you have to try. Even that I cannot do that. I try. And each person has to try to do something to better be for their health, to do some in your family, in your life. That's I suggested to try everything and try yoga. And I hope we will come back to our yoga community to do all our yoga retreat. So because yeah, I missed that. I missed we did like local, we did international, like too. Like I hope we will do it again.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it's a very good memory because when we did like yoga retreat, that's its life because we move, we enjoy love, we enjoy like communication, we enjoy see like all other communities or other like relationship and other nations. It's very interesting
And
that.
food.
uh, Food,
And
yeah,
food,
food. Food is
especially in
every day.
Bali.
Every day you different food during a day. So and the natural around that's like my favorite natural. That's to
Mm.
go out to see that's it's awesome. It's very nice.
Hmm.
So
Well, I'm very glad that I met you several years ago and that you didn't quit on yoga when you thought it was boring.
yeah.
So that
Yeah,
you could
I'm glad to know. Like I met you too. That's that, and you like motivated you other people, to do something. It's very important how you introduce whatever you're doing. That's it's very important. And like remember, like in the Bali and in Costa Rica, we didn't know each other in our group. In like Bali was 18 people, like in Costa Rica was less, but we became like a family. Like we knew each other and still we communicate with each other. Some of the women there, that's it's
Mm,
very nice. That's it's very helpful for each people. Yeah,
mm.
to be friendly, to be nice to each people. That it was it's very nice memory for that everything. So
Oh,
thank you.
well, thank you for sharing your time in this interview and sharing yourself in this community. Um, one thing I do want to end with is that I got to get to know Nina just a little bit more when we were in Bali, and I was just stunned and inspired by her energy to want to see it all. She is not kidding. She really does want to see it all. And, she had the stamina after, hiking and visiting waterfalls and practicing yoga
Even the
twice a whole
parasailing,
year.
you remember?
Oh, and
Parasailing.
dancing. But at the end of the day, she still went out dancing.
Yeah,
She was
you
one of the
remember
last people
end of the
on the
day, and some of them tired, like who still with my roommate, and she was, no, I'm tired, I'm staying in the room. And in the evening time, we went out again.
campus.
So that is my point for my vacation, not sitting in a hotel. Even evening time we came, yeah, we always go out to walk, to see, and to enjoy something, music, concert. It's everything. That is the point of vacation for myself, for my understanding.
Hmm.
So that was fun. Like remembering everyone, Nina, are you going? Yeah, I'm going.
We don't even have to ask anymore.
So that,
Well,
yeah.
thank you,
So
Nina.
Thank you. Yeah. We'll see next time, like in our class. We'll see.
Yes, I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.